Good morning, everyone. I am now up city in the northern part at Cincinnati University. See what it's like. Check out their epic stadium. You can get so close. This is ridiculous. I've never seen a stadium that you can just like straight up walk into. You can get down on the field. I've never seen a college campus where you can just walk onto the field. Woo! I cannot believe that you can just ride around in the stadium. At Maryland, we try to sneak into the stadium. Here, you can just do it. So I found my way into some building. Oh, I think it's the Student Center. Maybe that's why. And they got in this random building. Check out the view from up here. I had to walk all the way up the stairs to be able to get access to this. I couldn't use the elevator because you needed to swipe, but the stairs were open. Here, they have to be careful of tornadoes. Oh my gosh, this is a high school, guys. I want to go to a high school like this. This is so cool. Check out this quaint little square. They play like the radio, I guess, but look at what they have right here. An Amazon store. What does that mean? It says, sorry we're closed, but still awesome. It looks like you can come in here and pick up your stuff. That is cool. I found my spot. Check out Cincinnati from above. Woo woo! I actually just found an even better view. I got up this building right here. Check this out. Tell you what, it is really, really hilly in Cincinnati though, that's for sure. Check this out. Totally just found a deer randomly in Cincinnati. Man, their bus system here though is kind of interesting. I don't get all the X's. Why put an X in the name of the bus? Just use the number. And I looked it up. This is called Queen City because back in the day when this place was getting really developed, it was considered the Queen of the West. This is probably one of the best visitor centers I've been to. Look at that. She pulls it up on the screen over here so I can see everything she sees.
Alright, bam.
That is cool.
Tell us your little...
It looks like this is the plan for today, guys. I'm going to start here at Washington Park, just walk around a little bit. Then go to the market, epic market they say. Then I'm going to go over to the Cincinnati Museum where they have all kinds of different stuff you can do. Hopefully there's a Lego thing still going on. After that, going to the Sign Museum, which is the #1 thing I wanted to do here. Then I'm going to go to the Carew Tour, which is like $4. You get a 360-degree view of Cincinnati. And then I'll end down here at the parks. On Findlay Market. Woo! Just starting up here. Found the best part of the market. Look at those eclairs. Pink. Oh, Napoleons, those are good. I remember those from France. Of course, you have macaroons. They have quiche. Oh, look, some beef jerky kind of things. And this place has some really good cookies. Look at that. I don't know what that is. That looks really good. And the walnut one right there. And that one. Ooh, this fish is scary. Now, back in the day when I used to eat just bread and cheese, this is how I should have bought my cheese. Big rolls. Check out the natural size of these things. It is beautiful. It's a massive... Look at those things. They're giant. I love peppers. It's so nice to see natural, fresh food that's so large because it's so natural. It's just... and it tastes even better. Check out these beautiful baskets. Scarves. Natural soap. Check out these earrings. This is totally France. Look at that. Beautiful. Pistachios on a pain au chocolat. That's cool. Check these out. These are beautiful. So many flavors of eclair. Got their crazy fudges. One with sprinkles. I don't really like fudge. I'm not interested, but sprinkles. I love sprinkles. And look, you can buy French baguette, but it's expensive. Well, in France too, it's becoming expensive anyway, so it's probably normal. Look at that, they make their potato chips fresh in the morning. That's beautiful. See, I totally agree with this statement. Connecting through food. Everybody has their own food Every culture has their own food, and it's about sharing that experience. Oh, yes, I would. This is caramel corn with white cheddar cheese. That's crazy. Some white cheddar with habanero peppers. Just some colored stuff. Check out this John Deere engine. Oh, that's so cool. Was this used to make ice cream? Yeah. This market is definitely cool. It probably will get a lot more like busy by the time like the day moves on. Right now it's kind of quiet, but like if you're somebody who lives here and you just want to come buy like your produce and like your meats and like cheeses and stuff like that, then this is like the right time to come. But I'm sure it'll be just as good as, especially like the one in Montreal. That was an amazing market. I can't remember what it was called, but that market was bang. You guys should definitely come to this market if you're here in Cincinnati. It's open like every day. And actually, that's something that I really like about the markets here in the U.S. is like, even though they're kind of like copying off the ones in Europe, they're open every day as opposed to in Europe where it's oftentimes like 2 or 3 days a week. And you know, it's funny, I think I find the markets are the places where the people are the nicest and they want to hear about my road trip and they love connecting with it. They're like, this is such a cool idea. I think it's because they're really culturally exposed. What do you guys think happened here? Did he just collapse last night because he was too drunk? This is their city hall. This is pretty cool. Oh, I like this. I am now at the City Center Museum. This is a place where like there's tons of different museums and movies to see inside. They're doing one on national parks today. But yeah, I'm gonna go find out what there is to do. Once they finish the renovations, they're gonna have tons of great exhibits. You guys should definitely come here. They have stuff on like taxis. They have stuff on like the old port. They have stuff on trains and all kinds of stuff. And then they have like a video that they do, and like I think it changes like weekly or something like that. Right now it's national parks. It's like 45 minutes long. It's like $5. It's a great deal. But I am now at the #1 place to go in Cincinnati, the American Sign Museum. Surrounded by signs already, haven't even entered. And I remember this sign, they had it at the Henry Ford Museum. And like the location of this place is like perfect. It goes exactly with like what it is. It's so vintage here. This is like a court, like a junkyard, all kinds of other like port, like restoration area, like freighter area, all like old school stuff. You come. This is your pass for the day. Oh, it's so cool. My gosh, this is just the beginning. Look at that. Burger King, drugs, Altman, timeline, story, 3D letters. So this totally makes sense, but signs used to only be like visual representations. Before everybody could read, there was almost no words. It wasn't until 1950. See how the McDonald's sign, it used to be over 99 billion sold. Now it's different. But look at this sign, man. That is crazy. It's so big, I can't get it on the screen. Woohoo! Around the world. Oh, Army Navy store. Oh, look at the old GE sign. Pops. This is cool. Chevrolet. Provident Bank. And this guy collected all these signs. That's so cool. Sketches that they would use to then make the big billboards. That's cool.
I can ask.
Others claim their product good, but ours does what you think it should. So check this out. You see that blinking light up there? That's because there's particles of glass spread throughout the light bulb that the current has to jump through every time. This one moves. That's pretty cool. Check out the inside of this. I might be sticking around. Oh, you mean the demonstration? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. So these are the oldest things here. They're from 1870, right? This is called the gold leaf glass technique. And what this is like these are all like what people would have in their portfolio as samples of what they can do. And actually this technique, all of this is actual like glass. So like, gold. So like there's a bunch of gold in there and then they do some hand painting of it and stuff like that. But that's this technique. So if you were trying to get a gig, you would show them these little things, see, this is what I can do, guys, what do you think? And if they liked it, then they would do it. And then check out these signs. So these, if you can't tell, it's like kind of like granity, like it's got like a cool texture to it, and so in the sun it would reflect and be really cool. But this is the stuff that they would put on there, the little particles, grains that they would use, and they have all the colors here and stuff like that. But it's what gave it this cool texture and then like this really cool shine in the sun. This American Sign Museum is amazing. I spent like an hour by myself just walking around. Then they do a tour, and it's like amazing as well. They teach you about how like signs evolve over time, how they went from like one form to like neon to gas to. So I would say it's a definite must. And then you see a lot of original signs from like really old places, like the old McDonald's, the old Big Boy, like all kinds of cool stuff. Now, on the northern part of Central Avenue, that is the best place to park, especially on Sunday, because it's free on Sunday. Otherwise, it's 75 cents an hour. You can either pay $4 to go up the Carew Tower, C-A-R-E-W, to get a view of the entire city, or you can just go up to the 29th floor of the Hilton. That's beautiful. Look at that. Here it is. This is the upper north side of the city. In the elevator, I saw the sign for this place, Hall of Mirrors. I thought I had to come check it out. There's not that many mirrors, but okay. It's pretty cool though. Thing, guys, whenever you go to any like hotel, or any city, go to like the hotels, just walk in, pretend like you belong, pretend like you're staying there, and see what you can see. Find out what you can do. Or you can also come up to the top of the Carew Tower for $4 because it's 47 stories high instead of 39, so it's a lot higher. Or, even better yet, you just watch this Snapchat that I'm about to do, and if you want, save it, or later, when in the future, when I upload the GoPro video, you can watch that too. Now you don't even have to come to Cincinnati to see this. It's really nice out, surprisingly, because while I was in the Sign Museum, it was pouring rain. You could hear it. It was crazy. Now it's bright and sunny. It's pretty epic. And the winds up here are really crazy, so I'm not sure if I showed you guys yet, but I have like this thing that like hangs on my phone so I can like wrap it around my wrist and whatnot, but I attach that to a stretchy bracelet so that like whenever I'm on top of a tall building, over the water, or something like that, like I can just attach it to my wrist and then let go, and I don't have to worry about it. And also I can do stuff like this and not worry about it. This is so nice. Totally worth the $4, guys. Do this. Forget what I said about the hotel. I mean, still do that when you go to places, but... What's also really cool up here is the clouds. Look at these. These are cool. This is blinding though, the sun. This place down here near the water is also supposedly a must because inside they have the famous carousel that you can ride for $2. And there's selfie in it. Some nice animals though. So I do this all the time at campus, and when I go to like cities and stuff like that, I always walk along the side with my bike and then walk down the stairs. But here they actually have it made for you. They have intentionally thought about what I do every single time and made a way for you to use your bike. That is so smart. I love it. Such a bike-friendly place. Down here by the water, they have this awesome thing you can walk through barefoot, which is pretty cool. And then check out across the way. You can see all that street art over there. That's cool. And then down here at the waterfront park, they also have these amazing benches that rock back and forth. Oh, they're so pretty. And then you just rock and take a look at that beautiful bridge and the beautiful art across the way. It is really just so beautiful here in Cincinnati, especially on the waterfront, both during the day and at night, guys. It's definitely a place to come. We got mega chests, some xylophone stuff over there. Oh, and this stuff's cool. You step on it, and then it plays the organ. Or, you know, see, take a look. They step on it, and then it makes it move up there. That's so cool. There's a slide you can go down, and I totally have to go down it. Release your inner childhood, guys. Release it. They have like this obstacle course kind of climbing thing-majiggy. They have this, which is pretty cool. Walk across the net. They have a rock wall. Stuff like that. This is pretty cool. This man made it up! Yeah. But now for the slide. You want to race? He's gone. Yeah! I almost fell off the very edge. I accidentally let go of the button so you guys didn't see it. They also have a labyrinth, which is definitely different than a maze. Maze, you have to find your way out. Labyrinth, there's only one way through it, but it's still really cool. See, this riverfront is just so beautiful. And again, and check out the parking for this ferry. It is so slanted. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. You don't need a handbrake for up and down. You need like a handbrake for left and right. Square. So you can always find something to do here. That's why it's so awesome. And then look at all the horses and carriages. Welcome to Indianapolis. They have these eco-friendly cars all over town. It's crazy. Of course, it's like a good crazy, but I pointed out because like I've only been here like 5 minutes and I've seen like so many of them on every corner. Check out this monument. It looks like the this whole thing looks like the National Mall. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Oh my. So try to tell me that this does not look like a recreation of downtown DC. So you have a building here, maybe the one where Martin Luther King sits. You have this giant monument here, maybe where the National Monument is in DC, and then you have a building at the very end of the mall that could possibly be the Capitol. Just maybe. Doesn't that setup look like it's from like downtown DC? Check out how close these planes fly. Like, it's so much bigger in real life, but man, you get some close action for those planes. Check out my new buddy. He got some paint job done. What the freak? So random. What's up? They have bleachers right on the side of the street. I have no idea why though. It must have been for the parade or something like that. And this is what they call straight up downtown. That's what it is on the map. Downtown. War with Mexico. George Clark. See, look how close the planes are, right there. That's cool, I love that. Reminds me of my grandmother's house. Beautiful horse and carriage. They have these everywhere, actually. It's very nice. Check out their interesting crosswalks. They have it for bikes, they have it for people, they have it for handicaps, and they have middle for regular. It's always so hard leaving a place. I always like get like really down and like I'm like, man, how can I keep going on this trip? And then every time I get to a new place, it just reinvigorates me and it's beautiful. What's up? Oh, this is cool. I like this. Woo! Echo! Yeah! Oh, I love doing that. It's so weird being in a city that's not anywhere near water. I keep wondering, where's the water? How do I get to the waterfront? But there's no waterfront here. I mean, yes, there is water to the west, but like, still, it's a little farther than I am right now. I've never been to a White Castle, so now I am. It looks like a bunch of burgers, or like mini burgers and stuff. They have mini corn dogs, that's weird. Chicken rings, that sounds interesting. Mozzarella stick's good, of course. Look at all those sliders, though. And I just noticed, but they also have mac and cheese. Fried, I guess. That's weird. I don't know. That's not my kind of place. Have you guys been to White Castle? If so, what do you get when you go? I'm curious. Here's their stadium. Lucas Oil. Lucas Oil, that's so funny. Alright, so key takeaways. Cincinnati, there's lots of stuff to do. Definitely be there for the night and definitely enjoy the beautiful days down at the beach or at the, not the beach, but the waterfront park. Definitely do those two things. Definitely go to the American Sign Museum and definitely go to Carew Tower. The Cincinnati Museum would be great. I didn't have time to do it. There's lots of cool stuff in there. It's a great deal, too. You get like 3 museums for the price of 1. Plus, it's about to be done with its renovation, so there'll be a lot more new stuff in there, so you guys should definitely check that place out. Oh, you have to go to the Findlay Market and buy some of these things, pork rind things. They're delicious. Otherwise, just go to that market because it's an awesome market. And just know that Cincinnati is pretty hilly, especially as you go farther north, out of downtown, so be ready for that. Otherwise, the visitor center there is very, very nice. And it is possible to find $2 day parking, like $2 for the whole day, even sometimes free if you're on like a weekend, like Sunday. But with that being said, I think Cincinnati is one of my top places that I've gone. Still not in the top 3, but definitely a place you guys should check out sometime. So, I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow, but I'm in Indianapolis now, and we'll figure all that out tomorrow when I go to the visitor center. So, until then, catch you all later. Good night. Oh, and yes, in case you all are wondering, yes, I was supposed to be going to Columbus, but the person I want to meet there is not there yet, so I did a little detour. I'm probably going to have to backtrack, which sucks, but it's worth